Hey guys, this is Sarah and this is week 2, our first experiment. And today is Wednesday, September 12th. And we're going to be going through our experiment, culturing microbes in broth. And I read and reread the instructions, so hopefully I got it down pat and we can get through this pretty smoothly. So first we're going to start with our safety gear. We've already prepped a few things on the table. So this is our alcohol with our instruments. This is our yeast, and we have our nutrient broth labeled E. coli, epidermidis, and cervical. I can't pronounce that one, I never can. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be transferring it in a sterile field. We have to make sure that we don't touch the tubes to anything. We have to make sure that we sterilize it with the fire and with the alcohol. So we're going to begin by taking up some of the alcohol, letting it out, making sure that it's nice and clean. We're going to place our E. coli next to the flame. And then we're going to sterilize our nutrient broth, labeled E. coli, in the flame. And this is just to sterilize it, ensuring that we're not getting any outside bacteria in it. Okay, so we're going to get this out of the alcohol. We're going to take there's still more. We're going to take 0.25 of the nutrient broth, which is, let's make sure we get it right. That's right. Okay, this is a little harder than I thought it was. Right there. 0.25. Okay, right there. And we're going to put it inside of our incubation tube. Okay, now we're going to put that back into the alcohol so that that can sterilize. Now we're going to shake this vigorously as instructed. We're going to make sure that it's completely dissolved, which it's not yet. It's not quite dissolving. We wanted to also sterilize the tip of this one. That's all sterilized. I'll place that back on there. It says shake vigorously, but it's really not doing it. So we're shaking it. We're trying to get this to dissolve. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to take our sterilized, and try not to touch it to the tip. It has to remain sterilized. Now we're going to take this and put it into the broth, pretty much transferring the E. coli from one to the other. We want to make sure that we get all of it out and put it into there. Now this goes back into the alcohol so that can be sterilized. And then this will get discarded. We're going to re-sterilize the broth tube marked E. coli. And then we're going to cap it. Now this will be where we incubate our E. coli. Hope I did this right. Now it's instructing us to do the same thing for the epidermidis. And we're going to pretty much make sure that this alcohol is cleaning our instrument, sterilizing it, getting rid of all of the bacteria. Same thing here with this one, sterilizing the tip. Now we're going to take out the epidermidis, and it's also labeled on our vial there. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take out 0.25, sterilize the tip of this in the flame. Careful not to melt it. Okay, put that back in there and the alcohol. Now we're gonna shake this one vigorously again so that it can get mixed. Now we have to incubate these tubes once we're done mixing everything. We have to incubate them in a dark area away from any light, any wind, any air conditioning, anything like that. So I've chosen the laundry room as my incubation area. That seems to be the best place in my house, away from kids and dogs. Okay, so now this is all mixed. We're gonna take this and show you we get all the alcohol out. Get all this, put it back into our broth. I'm making sure we don't drop it. Put that back into the alcohol mixture. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so now we have the epidermidis. Now for this one, I might have to revert back to my instructions because I know we have to mix the yeast. So we're gonna repeat that. So give me just 1 second to review this third one here. Oh, can you pause the video for me, please, Chris?